Hello and welcome everyone. It's February 1st to WSATV. We are live with you. I'm here with Gail Watson, the founder of Women Speakers Association, and I'm super excited because we just got back from a planning retreat and we thought we'd talk about taking time to plan for your business success. Hey Gail.
Hey everybody. Hi Laura. Good to see you.
Good to see you virtually. We
I
spent this
know.
intense time together and it really incredible, so inspiring. I wanted to share, some of why we even got together and how invaluable getting together was for the business of Women Speakers Association, really to further that mission. Would you agree?
Sure, absolutely. It's a time that we build I build into the budget to be able to go away and set some dedicated, uninterrupted time to work on the business. Right? We spend, we spend the majority of the year in the business doing all sorts of different tasks and wearing all those different hats, but you really want to take some time to work on business. So that's what I personally build into a budget is this weekend retreat where we can gather as a team and really focus. The intention of that time together is first and foremost to, evaluate what has gone on in the previous year, look at things that worked, what didn't, and how we kicked off our meeting was doing just that. We had a whole page of celebration, and we just applauded and went, yeah, and remembered, and just we're happy to see things come together. And then we had a page of what didn't work, and that's fine, or what needs to be done. So it really allowed us to then set our future moving into the new year with some things that we had to bring forth or maybe leave behind.
That's not an easy thing to do in business is to take a look at the year. It's like, where did we have some misses or where did we have some results that we didn't like? But at the same time, we try things that we have a good intention towards, and sometimes they're a huge success like the podcast, and other times they need to be reevaluated. Do we really want to keep going in this direction? And like last year when we got together, we realized, oh my gosh, the website is one of those areas that need to be revisited. So what did we do last year? We visit, and that's the member portal, right? Not the external site, but the being able to make it really useful. And then it's a win we could celebrate this year, and that went on the win list. So it's ever evolving. We love the feedback too from the community. We love how involved the community is. And so getting together, really allows us to make those enhancements and decide where they are. And I think this is valuable for every business. I mean,
It absolutely is. And it's something as solopreneurs out there that we really need to do. And while I've chosen to, within WSA, to create a team, for you, that might look a little bit different, right? You may choose to have, you've heard the advisory type word, so advisory teams where you can, grab 2 or 3 or 4 people that bring different skills, different support to you, and the people that you would want to invite onto something like that would be people that you've shared your vision with, people that say, yeah, you know what, I love that and I want to support that. Those are your perfect people. And to set the strong intentions that this is business, right? So you're in business to make money, to share your expert out there. So you keep it very intentional that when you gather this group together, that it is structured and you are talking about business. Corporations do it all the time. If you're on a sales team or if you're on any kind of team within a corporation, you're always meeting. You're meeting. You get meeting note, right? So continuous connection. We implemented with our team in WSA monthly meetings. That came about 3 years ago. We weren't doing that before. Melanie gave it a name. It's called silo management, where everybody is working in their own individual piece. And what happens is nobody communicates. That was a bad thing. So we had to course correct, change that. And, by implementing a monthly meeting, it now helps to keep us all together and we all know what we're doing. Right?
I love the idea of putting together a collaborative team of advisors, even if it's in an informal board, and see what you can gift them back in your business. I'm on a couple of boards, and it really does help the business owner. So you can put together your own. It's not limited to just the organizations you're involved with, right? It's absolutely open, and you brought that to my attention. In fact, 3 years ago, that's what was recommended to me. Was like, oh, just put together some ambassadors for Social Buzz Club, right? And I did that, and it just made the hugest difference as a solopreneur. So we don't have to do it alone. It really doesn't have to be
Right.
that.
And more to that, Laura, just to follow through on what you were saying about with Social Buzz Club, in that recommendation, a key element, though, I think, is to add a continuous plan of meeting. So when you go to approach that person, to be able to say, I'm looking to put together this advisory or this ambassador team or my dream team, whatever, is to be able to say, and what I'm looking for is a commitment. I want to have every second month, the second Tuesday of every second month, or once a quarter, whatever it is. It's really, really important to get that commitment and to bring those people together. And Zoom is a perfect platform to do that on, because you see each other, you
Right.
know?
You can record it. You can see each other, and with the pro version, you can even go live on Facebook. You could go live into a group and have it recorded, and they're in a group for people
Right.
to see. There's so many collaborative ways that the magic can happen, so people don't have to get together physically to do this planning. They just, with video conferencing, the ease of software that we have now, it's pretty amazing. I just want to go through the steps. We covered them kind of loosely. I put them in the chat, and I also want to say shout out to those of you who've joined us live here. Tracy, hey Tracy, and Lee is here as well. Thank you so much, and thanks for sharing this planning time with us. This how to plan, basically. This how to plan. So you mentioned we took time to. Well, first I think we set an intention. Like, what is
Yes.
this year going to be about? And
Mhm.
then we also looked at what were the wins and what were the lessons learned. I think that's a positive way to put it. So what were the wins and the goals we set out last year, and what did we accomplish? What were the lessons learned? Things that maybe we didn't accomplish, or things we learned through trying things. And then we had to make choices. You have to prioritize.
Sure do.
So, and that's really important. And once we prioritize, I think something we did really well this year was we assigned tasks and dates. By
Dates.
when? Because it's great to have an idea of what we're going for this year, but if we don't really think about it logically, what can we actually accomplish by
Yeah.
when?
Yeah.
At least your best guess effort. It's obviously you're not going to win at everything, right? So it's okay. It's okay to not get it exact. Just put forth the plan as your best effort, and then you've got your goals set and in time. Those SMART goals. What do they call it? Specific, measurable, actionable, real time, or realistic, and
Something like that.
time bound. Right. So the time bound thing is really critical. I know every coach out there is saying yes, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really what we did in a concentrated period of time, and it really positioned WSA for catapulting the mission to help more women speakers get their message out there more easily, more quickly, and with whatever resources we can bring to them.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's I have to say, when you're going through the process, so if in the beginning of the year, it's a great time for you to do this, to take a look at your business. And it's really important to do it with other eyes on it. So if you've never done this before and want to, thinking, yeah, I want that in my business, but I don't have a team, it's all by myself. that is the time to reach out to 2 or 3 of advocates that you know. Perhaps it could even be a customer too, because someone that's actually dealing with you that can help you identify. And let me tell you, going through the process, there's pieces of it that can be hurtful because, and Laura knows this because I experienced it myself on the weekend, where there's, I mean, when you're going into business, you've done it because you have a passion and you want to share something and really gift this piece of yourself to the world. When it's rejected out there, when that customer says no, or it is very personal and it hurts. Uh, and and I experienced that as we were reviewing different pieces of WSA. And it's really encouraging, though, when you have people around to put things into perspective, right? To add more positive, to add more of that energy in that help you get through it. So I want you to know that it's a holistic view, and it's therapeutic too, to keep you on track. That while we're in there as entrepreneurs, it's personal, but there's also a business element, and that you have to stay focused in on that. And it's that team that really helps keep things and keep it in line for you.
And I want to acknowledge our community because there's so much positive feedback that comes through as well.
Yes.
And that keeps us going big time.
Totally. When we were away, we took some time to do a meet and greet near the location we were staying at. We had some members come out, and then a whole bunch of new members joined in, which was really, really awesome. And just, I mean, we set a theme to this year. Last year's theme was simplify to amplify, meaning slow down to speed up, right? And this year, our theme is engagement. So it's really important as a body moving forward, and that's you too as a member here. We want everybody to be part of this theme, to be engaged with one another, to really take time to connect in your business, connect with people who support your business, people who connect, that share your vision, people, your sister members here, connect, because it's when we connect that we grow in a whole variety of ways. You know?
Oh my God. There's something very magical that happens when women gather. And I'm so glad you brought up the meet and greet because so many women who are not members showed up.
Yeah,
Why? Because they want to know what the magic is in WSA. What is this Women Speakers Association? Every woman that showed up who I knew but wasn't a part of WSA, that was their very first question. I want to know more, Laura. Tell me more. How can I get involved? That sounds great. We get women visibility. We help them bring their message out in the world, and we do it in sisterhood and community. And they're like, ah, like that's what I've been missing.
yeah,
Yes, I have networking groups, but this is different. This
yeah.
was not a networking meeting. This was a time of collaborating, connecting, hearing people's visions, supporting them in that, and then making all the resources we have for that available to them virtually. They say it, when women gather, the world changes. And
Absolutely.
that's that's why I love our theme this year for engagement, because we're gathering virtually like nobody's business. So if you're here, you're ready to engage more, you're ready to create magic in your world, we want to do that with you. So feel free to chat in the chat box and let us know what you're excited about this year, and we'll shout it out with you.
That'd be awesome. And Laura, thanks for bringing up part of the plan, the 2018 plan that has tasks and dates assigned to it, is a lot more exposure. So as you know, we've launched the Speaker Success Podcast. It was launched December 1st. We were reviewing the numbers on it. In its first 4 weeks, it had 1,442 downloads. That was done over the month of December, which includes a big holiday season, and that was great. And our speaker success trainings, the Twitter, just all the different types of rotation. We have a full onboarding of a big promotional plan that's rolling out. So now is the time to join in if you are not a member. Currently, our member, if you visit www.join.wsa.com, you'll see a comparison chart between what our free membership looks like and our premier membership looks like. Okay, currently our premier membership is a one-time fee of $99, so there's no annual fee or anything like that, and then it's $10 a month as you go on. You'll see the benefits all listed there. Why it's important that if you're feeling like this is the time for you and you want to get connected to a group that is about helping you share your visibility and get you out there, and also collaborate as sharing what you can do to help grow your business as well. Stay focused on that business. It's important to join now because March 1st, that membership fee is increasing. So once and it's increasing to $19.97 per month. Okay, so important, if you get in now you're locked in, that $10 a month monthly fee, it will not go up when the price rate when we do increase in March. Okay, so please do that, and we would welcome you in. Oh, you're
Just
muted.
posted that in
Oh,
the chat box, and Lee, thank you for posting the link as well. JoinWSA.com is the place to go to get those to get the member pricing. That is the current pricing. You'll be given that for as long as they're a member and they stay an active member and their
yeah,
card doesn't go wonky and all that. That's great. So it's such a great value, and that's why we talked a lot about that at the meeting. It's
yeah,
like it's amazing how much you get for your monthly fee. And I hear a lot of people here and there say, or if they're thinking about, should I join? Will I use it? What if I don't use it? I know we had a call about or a show about, we work for you 24/7, whether you're using or not. We
yeah.
are helping you. You want to speak to
Well,
that?
when it comes to visibility, let's face it, if you're looking for more visibility, we have partnered with the #1 database of professional speakers in the world. You get a profile there. That means so you need that profile in order to be found within Women Speakers Association. You can go to the website right now and check out those profiles. There's a tab on the homepage of our website called Find a Speaker. Go ahead, check that out. You can have that. That profile shows up here, and it also shows up in Meeting Professionals International. They're a global community. They have chapters all throughout the world, and when they're searching out for talent or expertise for their stages, that's the database they tap into. So if you want visibility, you need that for sure. Also, the education part. Just last night, we had a phenomenal speaker success training. Chris Williams was sharing with us, just really getting into sales systems. I took notes, and it a 5-step simple plan to increase sales. She's like, you do this every day, I guarantee you. And she's so right. I used to be on sales teams several years back, and it was those systems. It was having that system, someone giving me the system, and then just doing it, and then being held accountable to it, checking in, saying, yes, I did those 5 calls a day, and so that's what's available to you. That training, those trainings, speaker success trainings, happen every single month. They are recorded and they are put in your premier members area. So if you join today, you have access to the last 12 months of training. So you haven't missed anything, and it's all great information on how to, and that's all working on your business. All this stuff we're talking about, team stuff right now, and so there's all different kinds of trainings in there. And then, of course, being active in the community. Biggest difference here between an associate and a premier when it comes to being active in the community is exclusive for the premiers. We have strategy calls that happen twice a month. Okay, it's your time to connect. It's your time to collaborate. It's your time to mastermind with one another and really learn how to maximize your membership here. Um, and also, oh, our private members Facebook group. Hot discussions in there today, huh? So this is our place where our premier members gather. There's no selling in there. This is our time to uh, talk, chat, share resources, discuss different ideas. And if you're listening right now and you're not a premier member, or if you are a premier member and you're not in that group yet, go ahead, request to join that group. Of course, your membership is verified, and then you're let in. So that's a phenomenal place. A lot of great conversation going on in there.
We love to boost the visibility also of our premier members through quotes and opportunities to get on different, like our blog, and there's lots of opportunities that we have that we can help you too.
Yeah.
There's just, it's not available to associate members at all. Do you want to talk about any of that?
Yeah, when you're okay, well, how about we do this? Um, if you're looking for more visibility, if you want to kick off your 2018 with some more visibility, if you're saying, yeah, I'd love to get more exposure, here's what we're going to do. You know, this is WSA TV, and Laura hosts a show called Women Who Influence, Inspire, and Have Impact in This World. Okay, so if you'd like to join in to as a premier member now and take advantage of that lower locked-in rate and all the other tools, we will also, once we see your membership come through today, we will also arrange an interview of you on that show. What that's going to allow you to do is when you are out wanting to get opportunity on podcasts and more exposure on different stages, you're going to be able to reach out. You're going to be able to reach out to a meeting planner and say, with some intro language, and then you're going to go, here's my professional speaker's profile. Also, my interview on women who influence, inspire, and have impact as seen in 120 countries with Women's Speakers Association. How about that?
Woohoo!
How's that for visibility?
That's amazing. I mean, you could do so many things with the video interview,
Yeah.
whether it's you get the file to do what you want with it too, your own interview. Well, you'll be on a show with other women, but your own part of it. And then you get to connect and collaborate with other women as well. I mean, the benefits keep mushrooming. We keep adding more to them, you know, because we also like to make quotes from your original quotes that you give us, and we shout it out on, we create a blog post about it, we shout it out on social media, and as long as you're a premier member, we're working for you. It's, you don't have to use it, but you have it. Like you said, once you set up your eSpeakers profile, it's there on the Find a Speaker. People can find you on our site and on the #1 directory of speakers, the largest directory of speakers. So you're there where people go, meeting planners go. It's just for that alone, the $20 a month is great, but you can have it for $10 through this month. And if you sign up today, you'll also get that interview that Gail was talking about. So with me on WSA TV, which is our show that we do every week featuring awesome members,
Yeah.
premier members.
So, you know, come on in and take a look. We do offer, you know, if you just want to come in and look around and check things out, make sure it's a good fit for you, you have 30 days to decide. Okay. We do offer a full guarantee on that $99. That's your setup fee within the first 30 days. So if you come in and go, oh, that's not quite what I want or something, that's okay. You just let us know and that 99 is refunded. Okay. So that's fair to give you that time to explore and check things out.
And what I love is that sharing this with other women. So invite your friends to join you too, your other women friends who have a message to share, and or even if they're thinking about a message, they'll get nurtured in this community and inspired and learn how to do that just a little bit more. And if you're already a seasoned speaker, wow, the resources you have and the resources you can gain from the other speakers, it really is a robust community. And we have so many features that are available to you. I mean, the list is all on joinwsa.com. Look at it. It's really
Yeah. So
great.
let's do 2018 together. Let's all grow our businesses together. How about that?
I'm
And
in.
always happy, and our whole team is always happy to share what we're learning, what we're putting together. There's no secrets. Um, so come on the ride. Let's all do it together. And we don't have to be alone out there.
Let's do it. Make it happen. So we'll see you on the inside of Women Speakers Association in our groups and online, and maybe even here on WSA TV. So until next week, when we have those premier members, we'll be back. And if you have any questions, pop them in the chat box. We're happy to answer them. And Lee, thanks for saying this sounds awesome. And we'll welcome all your friends and yourself in. The Premier Member Group is extraordinary. Shout out to all of you, especially the ones I got to give hugs to in person. And we'll give you virtual hugs regardless of where you are in the world. And that's another thing. Members are starting to find each other and meet up with each other. And if you are going to another country, I mean, Gail, you said we're in 120 countries. It's easy enough to connect with them.
You have friends everywhere.
We have friends for you everywhere. Well, have a great day, and we will see you next week. Bye for now.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon. Happy 2018.